non-Olympic event, but I tell you what, it has not distracted from the quality of the field. Look at that. There in the middle, lane 5, Catalin, Chirila. World champion back in 2023, bronze medalist last year. My apologies to his family if they're watching and they're thinking, what is this guy talking about? We're just trying to do our best here in difficult circumstances. The final of the men's C1 500. And here we go. And I tell you what, Chirila was very slow out of the blocks, and in fact, it looked like it was the athlete from Poland who flew out the fastest, was it? In lane number 6, Seria, I think, got off to an absolute flyer. Now we're seeing, I think, Petrov from the AIN come through in lane number 2. Chirila moving through the field as well. So Petrov, in lane number 3, is now moved into the lead. Chirila moving up now into second position, and then right next to Catalin, Chirila. In lane number 6, it's Seria from Poland. But Petrov getting an absolute flyer, Emma, out of that starting block.
He absolutely did, and I think he's probably wanting to prove a point to Chirila. Chirila got the bronze in Poznan, and Petrov got the silver. So he's wanting to just show him that he's still fast and he's still there. But I think so important to explode off the start and get into your rhythm, get the boat speed up, and then try and find that efficiency of that stroke. But Chirila phenomenally has come back from that not a fantastic start to then build back and be chasing down Petrov as we go. But Seria from Poland still in there, and on the lane nearest us, Mahuwantakul from Thailand is also putting on a spurt and deserves me getting his name right. So I shall work on that.
I tell you what, I think we're going to have to work on that, because he looks like he's got some form, and so we're going to be seeing a lot more of him, I think, over the coming days. He is down closest to the camera, and I think at this stage he's definitely in top 6 contention. But look at Petrov out in front. He's putting a bit of daylight there. I think Chirila can possibly, I don't know whether he can even see him, but he'd be aware that he'd be up there somewhere. So Chirila and Seria right next to each other, just keeping each other company there. But Petrov, I think, will get the win. Close for second, I think Chirila will just get there ahead of Seria from Poland. And yes, our athlete from Thailand, Mahuwantakul, taking 4th, I think. So he will be through to the semi-finals, which is a great result for him as well.
Fantastic, and it's just so great. I love the fact that our sport is so diverse in terms of the countries that compete all across the world. So every time we get to World Championships, I see different countries and new faces, and that's the absolute beauty of our sport. But some great slow-mo shots there, just showing that Petrov really looking incredibly comfortable and efficient as he kind of cruised to the line. So certainly one to watch over the next few days, Ross, as he's clearly got some more in the tank.
He's pretty happy with himself also. I always find it just slightly disconcerting, Emma, when an athlete crosses the line after a vigorous race like that. It can still bring a bit of a smile or a bit of a smirk, which means, I think, sends a signal that they've still got a bit of petrol left in the tank. But there you have your